police officers as well as police divers are on the scene of yet the discovery of another body, and the forensics teams have just arrived in order to remove the body from this location at Highbury, where the remains of yet another victim of these floods is being taken away. We'll just turn with my colleague who is with the forensics team as they remove the body here from the scene. Bongiwe, you would know this is just a couple of hours just before the provincial day of mourning is being observed. And the rescue teams, you would know, have been working around the clock to try and retrieve as many of the bodies as possible. Of course, the last death toll that we had received was at 90. So I am sure we will get an update from the provincial government about now, of course, the possibility of this death toll being much higher. The rescue teams as well as divers had already indicated that they were going to continue with the search, Bongiwe, because you can only imagine with the strength of the current of those floods, as we have been hearing, the expectation was that once those waters subside, we will have more bodies that will be recovered.
One of the biggest floods we've ever seen in the Eastern Cape. The KZN ones were much more devastating in April 2022, because that wasn't on two cities, it was from the whole of the north coast to the south coast and internally. So those floods were really, really huge. The loss of life was much higher in the KZN. But in Eastern Cape, those are probably the biggest floods that I've seen in my 33-year history, what gift of the giver since our origin. There may have been some floods before that, but this one, in terms of loss of life, reaching 91 now. You were talking about it's an emotional scene, watching a body bag. 2 days ago, your own presenters and presenters from other media channels, when they watched an 8-month-old baby being found, they all broke down. It was very, very emotional, finding a baby in the reeds. Thank you to the citizens of the Eastern Cape. We made a call that please tell us who's missing. And also, if you identify bodies, let us know. It's much easier to find. And there was a man who stood and watched this baby floating. So he could follow it till the rescue or recovery teams came, and that's how we found the 8-month-old child, because of the citizens. So I'd like to thank the citizens also of the Eastern Cape for playing a huge role in making it easier for us, because as I said, the area is too vast. We go to the dam, there's nobody. A few hours later, there's 2 bodies in the dam, and it's reported to us. You can't be everywhere all the time. But answering your question, yes, the devastation is huge and from the sky. And then, of course, you see the broken fridges, the mattresses, the clothes, all the linen, the groceries, all clamped up, or dumped up in different parts or along the river. People's lives are gone, totally damaged, finished. They've lost waiting. And the other thing is they're waiting for family members to be found because they want closure. And also at some point, the forensic lab ran out of water. And to have a dignified autopsy, they needed water. And one thing I must say, the government official has been absolutely humble. There's no ego, great cooperation, wanting to work together, willing to assist. We took the water in. They were very grateful. They gave us police vans for us to drive. They brought the helicopter at our disposal. They offered us other buckets that we need. There was total cooperation every way, which made this big crisis easier to work with because of the total cooperation of government.